Hey, what's going on, y'all? YouTube channel. Stars down again. Y'all know what's up. Go hard, go home. Okay. Today we're gonna be doing a little short segment here. Like y'all know, I always be pointing out these jokers and telling y'all how they snake oil salesmen and bullshitters. But yeah. Before we get into everything, y'all hit that subscribe button for me. Like I say, I never ask for money, never ask for cash apps. None of that stuff. I just want the subscribers. That's it. Keep me interested by letting me know people are listening by subscribing, okay? Now, this video right here, okay, it's called, F my daughter and warning shots fired, okay? Now, the reason why I'm saying warning shots getting fired is because I'm being told by somebody that guys got upset about me talking about Mr. Coach Greg Adams, the Red Pill Trick Daddy. And they telling me that I need to back down, right? So I'm going to address that real quick. First off, before I even address that, let me just tell you, I'm not going to back down. Because after that, we're going to go to a clip. We're going to watch this guy where he can't even tell his daughter shit and won't. And he says it himself. Don't believe me? The clip is coming in a second. Let's go ahead and go out this right here, okay? Dude coming at me in my comments. Bruh, I'm saying this because I got love for some brothers. Out of all the red pill, this is not the one you want to go against. Why not? He can't even convince his own fucking kid or nothing. I'm about to tell you about that in a second. One, because you don't even have the dictation to make your point sound true. Nothing I point out is going to sound true to you because you're a fucking loser. If you believe in Coach Greg Adams, you're a loser. You ain't a fucking man. So nothing I say is going to sound true to you. That's just point blank, guy. You going to notice on the face of society are going to come in agreement. Single mothers, men who live with somebody else. No. Actually, I got married people that come in agreement with me about a lot of shit. So I don't know what you talking about, but once again, you're a fucking loser because you listening to this dude. It's not your fault. You're dumb and you're easily misguided. That's the problem with the red pill guys anyway. It's why they can't get women because they are losers. They're easily misguided men who don't have any moral value, who can't be taught certain things that are man skills that men are going to need. Okay? Red pill guys aren't more crazy than all the married people out here that broke up their families to give men something to talk about. What married people that broke up their families to give married people? You got to explain that better. Because you said married people that broke up their families. So if they're married in a family, not divorced, I understand if you said the divorced people. You said the married people. So, get your shit together before you talk to me, you fucking loser. Okay? I could go on, but you'll hang yourself a short time. No, I won't. You gonna hang yourself. If you got enough nerve to keep watching my channel, and if I ever get in touch with this fat fucker and ever talk to him, I'm gonna blast his ass because he's too fucking old to be talking like you talking. He's an old fucking loser. He's an old geek. That's what he is. He's one of the guys in high school who couldn't get women, probably like you are. And I don't have no sympathy for you. You're going to die a loser. Just like Kevin Samuels kept telling women they're going to die alone, you're going to die a loser, and so is he. Y'all could change, just like Kevin Samuels was telling the women. If they change, they might not die alone. But you're not going to change either. So you're going to die a loser. So I don't give a fuck. But let's go over here. First off, hey, homie, you wrong. I could go against him. He only sounds good to losers, but thanks for the comment. And I'm attacking the right creator. Stay tuned if you had the guts to see a real man that's not a red pill loser. Because I'm not, that y'all red pill is losers. In action. You want to see a real man in action? Come watch me. Hey, and this was a good joke too, by the way. That's how I feel about that. Your warning shots. But let's get on over here to that heated debate about marriage and stuff that he went on. Where he supposedly went in on Hafiz. And I'm going to show y'all how this snake oil salesman, red pill trick daddy motherfucker is full of bullshit. He won't even talk to his own kids. And this is what we're going to get into right here. He's about to get asked this question. I already got it put to that point, and I'm going to stop after he bullshits, and I'm going to go ahead and comment, and we're going to go roll on. So let's go ahead and see what this trick daddy got to say.
Meant to be sitting around thinking about. In my opinion, yeah. I've heard it less. Exactly. It's not like something that, yeah.
But back to the fact that you've coached women for 20 freaking years. You've been around thousands of women. Is there some sort of like...
What were the age groups of that?
We're talking about, I probably coached them from middle school all the way to end of senior year.
Okay, Now, here's the problem with this right here. You got a guy who's uncoached women, been with women in their prime years, all the way through when they first start developing to women, up until pretty much they graduate high school. He still ain't figured out how to talk to women yet. He can coach them. He can't do anything else. He can talk to them about their job or whatever they're supposed to do, but he didn't learn enough about female nature to be able to do anything else with that. But let's go ahead and see what these guys say.
Year.
And do you have a sorry.
Like, who is talking?
Sorry.
I was like, who is it? Where this is coming from? Yeah.
Do you have any children, daughter, son?
I do. I have a daughter and a son.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to them.
Okay.
My son's probably watching.
How old, Coach?
They're teenagers now, 16 and 15, back to back. Yeah.
So I do have a question. What would be kind of the language you would speak to your daughter about?
Right here is where this trick is when the dog gonna start flaking on you. See, he can convince the guys that are watching them because they're idiots. They don't know no better. Them guys are dumb. They're mentally ill guys who don't really understand anything. They are losers. But this guy can't even talk to his own kid. Here we go. Watch this.
About these things. How old is she?
16.
16.
Yep.
So like she's getting into like the boy age.
16-year-old daughter. 16-year-old daughter. Keep that in mind.
And all that stuff, kind of. Look at that.
He's
smile.
like, don't mention
He's
it.
like, oh no. But what would be like? How do you give advice to somebody who is your daughter, knowing the good and the bad, and knowing that you do want her to get married and find a high value man? How is that language transferred to someone like that?
Well, see, I don't speak to that age group.
Nobody asked you, did the fuck do you speak to that age group? See, there it goes right there. He's gonna start deflecting and talking stupid shit. Because that's what these red pill guys got to do. But let's keep going. Let's keep going because I'm wrong. But the red pill guys, you just saw I got warning shots fired at me. I need to shut up. But shit. If somebody asks me what I'm going to tell my daughter, I'm going to tell you next. Matter of fact, after he gets done telling you how he ain't going to tell his daughter shit, because I already watched him do that. But I'm just showing y'all to prove to y'all. Then I'm going to tell y'all what I would do.
In terms of giving my content. So I wouldn't sit a group of young women.
But there are people who are that age receiving the content.
They're men, young men. Yeah, so I'm not going to talk to a group of women my daughter's age and have this conversation, especially as direct. So this personal conversation about my daughter is not relative to who I send out to my audience. So
nobody asked you what the fuck you send out to your audience. She asked you what the fuck do you tell your daughter. See, he's got to turn around and make it into something else because he don't tell his daughter shit. Because he's gonna, when he gets done talking, he's gonna say fuck my daughter. Pretty much in so many words, fuck my daughter. She'll get it when she gets it. That's what he's gonna say.
I don't target her. I don't target people in her age group. I don't target that. Now, if we have personal discussions about what she should look out for and what I'm looking out for her best interest, I'm hoping that she doesn't come in the spirit of rebellion, which typically is of women that age, because I've coached them. I know this to be true. If she does operate in the spirit of rebellion, as any other Disney movie that you could see, the daughter rebelled against the king father, and it's actually supported in society. I try to have as minimal a conversations as I can with this, because if I
try to talk to my daughter as less as I can, because I can't talk to fucking grown women either. I can't talk to grown ass women either. That's why I pay for ass. See, you start looking at these guys that listen to this dude, man, they got to be fucking stupid. They can't have been nowhere and done nothing and never ever. They can't have any kind of backbone. This dude just sat here and fucking said pretty much, you backing down from your own damn daughter. I be damned. I tell my daughter what the fuck it is, nigga. I run this shit. This is my house. You grew up in here. My daughter 19 right now. She down there at the Air Force Base about an hour and a half away from me. I drive my ass down there and go see her ass. She coming here for Thanksgiving. And she gonna be watching this shit right here because I'm be telling her about loser ass niggas. Because they are red pill loser ass niggas in this world, baby. And you need to be watching out for that. And here's one right here. This is one of the things we be gonna be doing while we sitting around eating this turkey and this ham and these 2 damn ducks and shit that I'm be frying up and grilling and all this shit and doing stuff. I got all that extra work to do. But yeah. While we sitting around eating this food, we're going to be watching shit like this because I got to protect my daughter from this. But he doesn't protect his daughter. He not even going to tell her. She'll get it when she gets it. That's what he says.
I send a certain approach to this age group, they're going to rebel. they're going to believe that I don't know what I'm talking about, X, Y, and Z. So I've seen enough Ariel, I've seen enough Jasmine to know that if you push these things in this way too.
Nigga, ain't no Disney movie gonna stop me from talking to my daughter. And I got jokers firing shots at me, telling me I don't want to go after somebody that's taking parental advice from a goddamn Disney movie, from watching a fucking Disney movie. You gotta be out your fucking mind. No, I'm going straight in this motherfucker's face. I hope he called me one day. I love to sit down with this joker, because I tell his ass, you too fucking old. You supposed to be a mentor by now.
To young women, especially young women that are your daughters, is not going to be received well.
So how do you feel if, like...
I don't feel anything.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't. Not for your daughter. And I don't give a fuck how she receive it. I'm going to tell her anyway. Now, if she go out there and do that shit on her own and get fucked up, by the time my daughter coming to me, it's going to be like, damn, you told me not to do that. And I'm going to be like, yep. When his daughter come to him, it's going to be like, why didn't you tell me?
You don't feel anything, that's fine. What would be your take if your daughter gets married and he's a high value man and he's cheating on her? And she comes to you in a sense like, Dad, this is how I'm feeling.
Hold on,
hey, do you ever walk into a room and completely forget why you're there?
Quick.
Yeah, totally.
That was a good question.
This is what's going on. Like, what do I do?
Well, as I said, I can offer her some fatherly advice in the situation.
Can you give us an example?
No, because what tends to happen is people use this particular argument to try to see if I can change my position.
No, it's not even...
No, because you would have to change your position. That's why you don't talk to your kid. Because you would have to go against all the bullshit that you telling guys to positively talk to your daughter. You got no positive shit to say about women. The last video I did about this guy, he was talking about women gonna get laid off. 70% women gonna get laid off. They're gonna lay off everybody at Walmart. They're gonna lay off all the fucking cashiers. They're gonna lay off everybody that's doing serving, because that's mostly women. They're gonna lay off all the nurses. That's mostly women. If he said he's gonna get rid of all them jobs, then yeah, I would believe 70% of women they're gonna lay off all the CNAs. They're gonna lay off all the LPNs. They're gonna lay off all the RNs. Yeah, right, nigga. Look, if these dudes can listen to this, and the guys that's watching my channel, y'all don't do this shit. You going to give all creep vibes to women.
I know, but see, this is a very, I know it's
because there's
curious.
a lot of men who are fathers and they think about that and they're like, wait, how do I,
Exactly.
And that would be a realm of like, you know how many, like a lot of men have daughters out there and maybe they don't know how to have that conversation or like how to.
You're talking to one now. You're talking to a man right now that don't know how to have that conversation with his daughter, because he don't know how to talk to women anyway. That's why he can only coach losers, because they don't know how to talk to women. The red pill guys don't know how to talk to women. They're losers. They're going to be bad fathers to their daughter the same way this guy's doing right now, because this is bad fathering. I'm not going to have minimal conversations with my daughter and let her go out there and just experience shit and then come back and talk to me about it. I'm going to have maximum conversations with her. And even if she don't receive it good, if you go out there in the world and shit don't come out right, Dad told you. And that high value guy cheating on my daughter's situation that he just got asked about that he don't want to answer, yeah, my nigga, I'm coming over there to put a bullet in that ass. That's finna stop. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're gonna cheat, don't get caught. That's I just tell guys that shit. Because most guys probably gonna do it. I don't disagree with that. But when you get caught, I'm coming for that ass. And he don't understand that before we get they get married. Because I'm a real father and a real man. This is not.
Seek some sense of comfort for a young female girl going out into the world.
The best way to have an open ear of a woman is if she's experienced. So a lot of times if I tell her, obviously that's going to be a situation where she'd be more likely to listen. But anybody that's ever been a father and had young women, and of course I'm sure you have a father, and to Hafiz's point, we probably saved a lot of men from being single fathers or at-risk fathers. At this point, when you're dealing with young women, they need to get the experience first until they have an open ear. With men, on the other hand, because they have a lot of places to turn to, but I wouldn't use...
It doesn't matter how many places that women got to turn to. First off, he's placing the same bullshit that he treats his daughter like another woman in the street. That's what he's doing. Where she's going to have help. It's your fucking daughter. In the last video I was talking about, he was talking about kicking his mama out of the house. Don't let if your parents get old, don't take care of them. This dude is fucking sick. You damn right I'm going after this dude. I go after anybody. I don't give a fuck. And if you on that dirty shit, first off, I'm gonna get a little deeper into this. This guy right here is ruining young black men. He claims to be helping young black men, but he is fucking them over. And he's got a young black woman in his house that he is fucking over.
My content and then try to frame it in a position of what I would do with my daughter, because that's a kind of a personal situation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's a personal situation. Because that way, then you say, "Oh, are you telling this guy not to marry your daughter and to cheat on your?" No. Because my daughter, same way as I
It
would.
don't matter about none of that shit. That girl asked you, "Do you talk to your daughter?" You said no. That's pretty much it. You explain what you do with your kid. Minimal conversation. That means I don't talk about that shit. That's what that means.
Date my daughter, but I could date people in that daughter's range once she's 20, 25, 30.
So my
it's
question
not
to
the
you-
same thing.
Gotcha.
Do you want your daughter to get married, yes or no? Or you're not going to answer that question?
She can get married if she would
Do
like to.
you want her to?
I don't think it's necessary in the stage. No,
For a woman?
For a woman.
absolutely not.
Okay.
You don't
Really?
think it's necessary for women to get married?
Why?
Western marriage, there's no longer a necessity for it. Unless you were looking out for something in the future, potentially if you want to have children. So if she said, "Hey, I'm looking to get married, I want to have kids," I'd probably say the best context would be to get married. But that doesn't mean get married to anyone. You see what I mean? There are ways that I can level this. Do I want her to get married? Yes or no? Who is she marrying? When? Where? How?
Here's the deal. This guy needs to guide his daughter the same way that he guides these other guys. He's already personally said he's got a bias against women. I caught that because here's the deal. Just in this video, you can rewind this shit and keep listening to him all you want to, because I'm going to keep him paused right there. I'm going to get ready to close this out. He said that telling women something at a certain age don't really matter. And telling men something at a certain age matters. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that telling women shit don't matter, period. Most guys probably finna agree with that. No matter how much you keep telling them he's right about some of that point, they probably not gonna listen. But as a father, you don't do that same thing that you, well, I might not want to say shit to a woman in the street, but my daughter, that's what I'm trying to say, y'all. This guy don't got no moral values. I don't feel anything. That means I don't have no moral values. Anybody tell you I don't feel anything? I mean, I understand he's trying to say that he rationalizes everything, but see, too much of that right there, too much rationalization. My grandfather used to say, too much education, you come out with an educated fool. And this is what we're talking about right now. Too much doggone putting facts in the shit. Too much, yeah, facts need to be there, but you're overdoing it. You're overstepping it. And your kid, your relationship with that child is suffering because of it. He ain't gonna never admit to that. He ain't gonna never say that, and there's gonna be guys coming on my shit. Watch this video, get comments. You don't know this and that. I don't give a damn. That's the wrong thing that he doing now. He need to guide his daughter the same way he gonna guide these fucking losers on YouTube, but he does that for money. I'm going to the next video. It's gonna be another clip about it, from the same thing, because he admits that he does most of his shit based around money. He's never gonna tell them guys the truth or try to tell nothing to help them out. But either way as it goes, I just want to put that out there. Y'all hit the like and y'all hit the subscribe. We're gonna keep on with this experiment. We're gonna keep exposing these loser jokers like this. The red pill got to get spit out if any of them guys want to doggone get better. But this dude right here, So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about this stuff. But hit that subscribe button for me. I ain't gonna never ask for the money, none of that junk like that. Like I just said before. It's Taurus Downey. Let's go hard about this, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Peace. I'm out.